Yo, Big Scuba, Scuba Crazy, Blues can do all that. So I seen this video probably a couple days ago for show, and I ain't really had too much time to react to it. Or I have, but just ain't been feeling like it, whatever. But this seemed like something I could relate to. I'm not a pro gamer, but I compete, if that makes sense. Um, I guess I'd say I'm a professional, whatever the case is. I compete and all that stuff, and I seen it said confessions from a failed pro gamer. So I just feel like I can relate to this video so much. I'm in the FGC. If you know what the FGC is, well, if you don't know what it is, it's basically the fighting game community. People that play fighting games and compete for them a lot of the times, or even just play them for fun or whatever. But I feel like it's different levels to it on how serious you are. Like if you going to compete or if you just do it for fun. Because I know a lot of people that just play online, basically like online warriors. But then you got your people that compete. Just because you compete also don't mean that you're like great or good or one of the best or better than somebody that's an online warrior. But I'm one of them people who compete, go offline. I do fairly well. I've made a couple top eights before in small tournaments, nothing serious. But I'm decent, and I love doing this shit. This is something I'm always gonna do, even if I don't ever make no money from it. Even it's just fun. It's just a hobby I like and I enjoy. But this is my FGC channel. If y'all like seeing Marvel vlogs of me going to different offline, so y'all can see it. Whatever. I just be playing. I play any fighting game, bro. I do not care. But I'm really doing this too, just to promote this channel. I'm gonna upload this on my reaction channel. I might upload it on my FGC channel. I don't know, but I guess no views either way. I'm sure y'all probably gonna skip what I'm saying, but if you haven't, subscribe to this video or subscribe to this channel or my FGC channel if you're interested in games. We can run a set, Street Fighter, Tekken, Dragon Ball Fighters, Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't care. We can play whatever. Like this video and all that. Let's get into it.
Good stuff.
Chillin's kind of underrated. It's pretty good
I actually
marksman.
talked for 2 minutes. I never
And a
really,
very, very
like,
strong
used that
finish
before.
by Ninja Killer
Shout out Ninja Killer.
with that outtake Johnny. But McChillin is going right back in there.
He had to be playing.
For 6 years, I traveled around the country chasing a dream. I played video games all my life and liked them so much, I wanted to make a career out of them. All it took was watching a Halo 3 top 10 plays on ESPN, and I was sold.
Why didn't I know about that? It be some tournaments that really be on TV, and that's so cool to me. It was like one Injustice tournament on Disney Channel, but FGC is like the ghetto of the gaming world. Like we get the least money. It's ass. I ain't gonna lie. You can't really make a living off of this. You just have to actually really genuinely enjoy this shit, like to do it because it ain't too much money in it. Like you only gonna pay your rent off of it if you Sonic Fox or Ninja Killer or fucking Goichi. Not even Goichi really. What's Taquito or Daigo? That's what I was trying to say. But
The mission was simple: become so good that I travel to compete in tournaments and make money. But the grind to be the best is ruthless and unforgiving, and the pursuit of going pro left me with a lot to be desired. This is Confessions from a Failed Pro Gamer.
Type beat. Shout out Shinblade too. That's the first person I played in the top 8. I actually got that video. It's on my channel if y'all want to go see it. Type in Marvel vs. Capcom.
From 2014 to
Infinite top
2019, I competed in Injustice Gods Among Us, Mortal Kombat X, Injustice 2, and Mortal Kombat 11. By day, I was working a regular 9 to 5, but by night, I spent my time staring at a screen for 8 hours, studying frame data and learning combos. After high school, I had friends go on to study law, medicine, serve in the military, and then there was me, studying how to beat superheroes and demigods. Even as a kid, I thought I was good at Super Smash Bros. Melee. Everyone thinks they're the best in their friend group, school, even city. And look, if you play video games as a kid too, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because nothing will humble you more than entering your first tournament and going 0-2. Not even
and that's kind of, I guess, how a lot of people get introduced to it. Like, you can beat everybody in your house, and then you might have a friend that come over. You might be able to beat him, and you might just be like, man, I'm one of the best. Especially because I call those casuals for the most part. Like you can beat the game easily and all that, but then here comes online. You hop online and you start playing different people, and you be like, damn, okay, maybe I ain't that good. But then you go to an offline and you see, it's just, I get exactly
a
what you're saying.
round or a
I ain't
game,
gonna keep yapping.
sometimes not even landing a hit. Or you could be like me and get flawless on stream in front of thousands of people.
Type beat.
In the corner, this is gonna do a lot of damage. And
Shout out Hayate.
starting things off hot with a flawless victory round.
It took me
I mean, flawless, that's cool, but I think, I don't know if getting flawless is worse than getting reverse 3-0. I done been reverse 3-0 before. Well, nah. Basically on stream. Or it might be. Who knows? Who knows?
about a year
What y'all
to
think is
develop the
worse?
skills
Get
and
perfect or
fundamentals
reverse
before I
3-0?
traveled to local
On
events in
stream.
my state and actually placed in the money. Unfortunately, that was as far as my skills took me. I've won small events, locals with 20 to 30 people, but the majors, the tournaments with hundreds or thousands of players from all over the world with pot bonuses of tens of thousands of dollars, I never made it, and it cost me. See, back then, video games were my whole personality. If I wasn't working, I was on the game grinding out 100+ sets trying to learn character matchups. If we couldn't talk gaming, it was going to be a short conversation. That's one of my biggest faults when it comes to competitive gaming. My personality wasn't developing at all. Other games that I was good at interested me, like Halo and Gears of War, but I didn't have a team to compete with. And that's the beauty of fighting games.
Man. What he said, a lot of people that upload or like YouTube, I'm gonna say FGC content creators, they might have the skill, but they don't have the personality. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me being honest. I'm not hating on it or nothing, but that's just the truth. So a lot of people are good at the game, got the skill, probably could win, but a lot of people don't have the personality. Even some of the greats, you know. That's why a lot of people don't really talk too much. Their social skills ain't the best, which is okay. So it's just cool how much I can relate to this video and understand everything he's talking about.
You can't get carried to a win like you can on any team-based game. There's full accountability when playing fighting games. Winning and losing is 100% your fault. When it came to developing friendships, it was more of an automatic process. Play against the same people in local tournaments or in online sets long enough, and you establish enough familiarity to make becoming friends simple. But many of those friendships are very surface level, not talking about anything outside of video games.
See, and that's why I'm glad I had a friend group. I'm glad for the Hidden Heath Village. I'm glad for the Dags. Shout out Neutral. Shout out Unbearable Glenn, LA, everybody. You know, I'm glad that we can talk about the games, and then we could talk about girls. I'm just saying, whatever, food. It don't have to just be frame data. I'm glad we, you know, can relate to each other on different aspects. And in the FGC, to be honest too, I'm already a minority being black in the FGC, so I'm a different type of person just in general, so a lot of people can't relate to me. Sometimes, like, I even look a certain way, you know, to people or whatever the case is. My bad, I got a phone call. But, like, it just, I don't know, man. The phone call threw me off.
So you're not developing a deep,
if I remember
long-lasting relationship. We'd become training partners, decide on a tournament we'd go to, and travel there and try to win or at least place in the top 8. Even when traveling to major cities like Chicago and Atlanta, I did no sightseeing, no exploring, no nothing. I either stayed in a convention center or a hotel playing video games with hundreds of sweaty, non-deodorant wearing gamers.
That's
a
a
huge
fact.
social aspect of traveling to events.
That's a fact.
Facing someone in a
All right, I'm back. Not too many of my videos I have to edit, but I actually had to take that phone call because they kept calling me trying to see what that was. But it seemed like people only want to call when I'm like recording or doing something important, bro. I be chilling all day until I decide to record or do something that's needed. I get a call, so it's just crazy. But basically, if I'm remembering right, I'm glad the friends that I have in FGC, I kind of, you know, can relate to them for the most part. Like, we can hang and we don't have to play the game. It's kind of hard to find that in the FGC. If I can admit, like, it's hard to find friends that, okay, yeah, we can play the game, we good at the game. I'm trying to fix my camera, but can we actually go hang out? You know, in some people instance, can we go play basketball? Can we go to the bar? I don't drink or nothing, but I'm just saying, you know, can we do other stuff? Can we talk about other stuff other than the game? Because sometimes, like right now, the FGC is in a weird state. MK1 is ass. Street Fighter is cool, but, you know, whatever. everything. We waited 4 years for Mortal Kombat, and this shit is garbage, or it's dying, whatever. Like, so it's just in a weird state. So now, let's say if we didn't have a friendship outside of gaming, it would just be nothing to talk about because the game sucks. But I'm so glad that we're all cool outside of the game and like can do other stuff than just game. Like, no, shit, y'all seen the Pistons or whatever. The Lions lose in the Super Bowl. We can talk, but some people really can't talk about shit else but the game. That's just what it is. Let me get back into the video.
Even when traveling to major cities like Chicago and Atlanta, I did no sightseeing,
I was there.
no exploring.
Was this the first
cities
time
like Chicago?
I think I was there for sure.
In Atlanta, I did no sightseeing, no exploring.
The first,
no, nothing. I either stayed in a
11.
convention center or a hotel playing video games with hundreds of sweaty. No,
See?
nothing. I either stayed. Even when traveling to major cities like Chicago and Atlanta, I did no sightseeing, no exploring. No, nothing.
And I know I'm talking or yapping. Man, whatever, bro. If y'all gonna watch me, y'all gonna watch me. I don't know why I be trying to defend what the fuck I'm doing. And a lot of that reason could be, it could be money reasons or just, like I said, people don't be having social skills, So a lot of people don't be wanting to go venture off and do other stuff like that because they don't do that at home. So, I can't be mad at people that don't want to go out and do this, if they don't even do that at the crib. So, and that's why I'm saying I'm glad I have the type of friends that don't mind doing that. We can go to a tournament, go 0-2. Now we at the club. What? You feel me? Now we finna go hoop. Now the weekend really started. It's been a few times where I think as CEO, my homie Slayer hat. Shout out to him. I think it was Friday morning at like 10. He like, bro, I'm already out the tournament for the weekend. Like, I'm already done. It was Friday morning. So now it's just like, well, shit. We way in Florida. I think he from Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So we way in Florida, and now it's shit. Ain't nothing else to do. We out. Let's go have fun. Everybody can drink or whatever.
I either stayed in a convention center or a hotel playing video games with hundreds of sweaty, non-deodorant wearing gamers.
That shit is hilarious.
And there's a huge social aspect of traveling to events. Facing someone in a match was usually the start of my social interaction whenever I was meeting someone outside of my gaming circle. Tournaments provide the perfect environment to work on your social skills since everyone there has a common interest. General socializing, making friends, even finding a romantic partner are all possible and could even be looked at as a silver lining if you're eliminated early in the bracket. But I never actively tried to meet anyone, so my social skills didn't develop. After competing at a high level for so many years, I'll say that one thing that you learn is how to handle being under pressure. Staying composed when you're losing in front of thousands of people is not easy. Between commentators, the stream chat, and an audience, there can all be
And that's so true, because I remember my first tournament, KIT actually. It was KIT 2019, and my friend Cam is black. He was fighting a Goro player. He was playing Sector. And every time the Goro player would do something, they would cheer for him. It could just be a simple down one. And they would, oh, just because it was a low-tier hero type character, Like, how some characters be fan favorites. Like, if a Kuma makes it to a top 8 in Tekken, for example, like, people gonna be hyped because nobody plays that character. So all that plays a part in it can get in your head. It can kind of mess up your gameplay. So I get exactly what you're saying. So that shit's just crazy.
Counting you out, and they are in most cases.
For real, especially if they don't know you. If they don't know you and you going against Sonic Fox, they already gonna expect you to lose. I remember Wayne the One. Oh, that's my homie too. If y'all go check out my ECT vlog, when he 3-0 Scar and he got up, I remember being in a crowd and somebody like, who the fuck is Wayne the One? Because he just 3-0 Scar quick as hell. But it's just like, people expect you to lose because you're a nobody in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? So that's just all that is.
Value in still being able to play well at a high level despite the odds being stacked against you, whether you still lose or you somehow bring it back.
And there's armor.
Oh my gosh, hold up though. It's not over. We've seen this before, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, hold up though. Ice up.
He did not mean to do standing 3.
Ooh, oh my god, caught him with overhead. Yo, the conversion. Oh my god. Yo,
oh my god.
Man.
And Chillin coming in clutch.
I think that skill is applicable into other areas of life, but not much of the other stuff that I learned really is. At this point, my fundamentals are so good, I can pick up nearly any fighting game and play at a decently high level. But can those same skills help me get ahead in life? I can learn optimal corner combos, anti-air my opponents, and control the flow of a match, but I have to walk away from the screen at some point. So what does that get me? One can develop all those skills, but have no idea how to start a business, create videos, talk to girls, or get in great shape. Those skills.
And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. Like, some of my friends can do all of that, you know, and are good at the game. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad I have all those other skills that he said, and I'm ass at the game. Excuse me. I'm not ass, but I wish I could put as much time as everybody else, which in a way I can, but I don't even want to say that. But I'm still learning, you know, gameplay wise. But I have all those skills, and I want the skills they got. You know what I'm saying? So I can relate to this video in a certain type of way. But I'm glad I do have the friends that we can play the game, and let's say if we don't have the game, we could talk about investing, or we could talk about girls, like I was saying. Like, I could, you know, Neutral, my friend Neutral is key. He had a girlfriend since high school. So I be coming to him asking him, oh, how you do certain stuff with girls or your girlfriend and stuff like that. Because I don't know how to have a girlfriend. I know how to get girls, but I don't know how to keep a girl. You feel me? I know how to get girls. Can I keep them? No, that's something he can teach. So, I know y'all probably clicking on the video because I'm talking about girls. I know y'all, you know, FGC members don't really get none like that. So
the return on investment's only worth it if you place in the money. And this was the fighting game community, so only the top 8 or even the top 3 made anything.
True.
Esports is blown up now, so there's more money and opportunity, but back then it was stressful as f***. Imagine flying to an event, paying for a hotel and your entry fee with hundreds of other people competing. No sponsor, no pot bonus, just a couple $1,000 and some bragging rights. That was the outcome everyone was.
This must be like one of his only few matches because he keeps showing that, but shout out Shinblade. But that's why I kind of too, like, I be going to the offlines knowing I'm not no winner. You feel me? My goal is to not go 0-2. If I can go 1-2, we won. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't good enough to win. I could possibly one day, but you know, you feel me? So you just gotta go with the mindset of like, oh, I'm having fun. Depending on how good you are. Like, if you on a Scar level, you can possibly win. If you on a Ninja level, it's a high chance you're gonna win. A Sonic Fox level, Dragon, those are people who can make it out of pools. Like, I don't even know if I can make it out of pools if we keeping it funky. But that's why I'm glad I have the friends I do, because it's kind of a reunion for us. Like, we can meet up, we can hang, we get to see each other. We only get to see each other a couple times a year, depending on who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So
no sponsor, no pop bonus.
Go with that mindset.
Just a couple $1,000 and some bragging rights. That was the outcome everyone was playing for back in those days.
It's not even enough money.
I think the worst part about it is that my efforts just weren't realized. When it was time to show up, the hundreds of hours put in didn't matter. Even when everything's on the line, even when one opening, one hit can change everything, people aren't thinking about that.
That was deep as fuck.
In those fleeting moments, they only care about the winner. I think the biggest detriment from this pursuit was gaining little to no life experience. So many opportunities for growth were missed because I was hyper-focused on trying to win, which isn't a bad thing, but in retrospect, it would have been better to make more connections, create content, and develop a skill in conjunction with just pressing buttons on the controller. Just doing one of those things would have brought me a better return on investment than drowning in pools or making just enough money to cover my entry fee. Listen, I enjoyed my time trying to make it as a pro gamer, but in some ways, I think the juice just wasn't worth the squeeze. Mortal Kombat 1 was coming out and the gameplay looked promising. I had grown to dislike MK11 and was getting less interested in competing, but this game really had my attention. I thought, maybe I'll give this one more try. I played the game on day 1, and I haven't touched it since. But it's not because I didn't enjoy the return on investment's only worth it if you put money and opportunity now. The players competing, especially the top ones, they treat it like a job. And I just don't have the capacity to play video games like a job anymore. But I do have the capacity for return on investment. There's other things too, like traveling, and of course I want to create more and better videos. Calisthenics. There's other things too, like traveling, and of course I want to create more and better videos. But there's nothing more satisfying than learning to master my body weight and inspiring people along the way. One thing I was wondering while thinking back on my history as a player is, was it worth it? Would I do it all again? And that's a great question. One of my closest friends I made during my time competing has a decent social media following. We were on the same level and he still competes, but at least he has something to show for his efforts. All I have are my tournament badges, bead sprites in my mains, some friends and some memories. But how many people can say they actually chased their dreams, even if they didn't reach them? I don't have much to show for it, and I think it was a waste in some ways. But I think there's a power in being able to say that I at least went after what I believed at the time to...
I mean, I don't want to even say it's a waste. I had seen a comment recently and it said, for some people, dreams is the only thing keeping them alive, bro. So I definitely don't think it's a waste. Not saying he would have took himself out or no shit like that, but just to have a reason to do something, you know, because he had a job outside of that, but shit, that's all he knew. Like, this what he enjoyed doing. He had fun doing it, so straight, you feel me? I could have said more on that.
To make a living gaming, even though dreams change and my dreams now look much different, I'm still glad I can say I went for it.
And it's so many people that don't go for it. There's so many people that hide who they are. So many people that hide what they love because of what other people feel or other people think, you know. Now, of course, he could have probably went different with his about it or whatever the case is. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, because he basically said I feel like it was a waste. But, I mean, I don't know if he was uploading videos or how often he was doing it or whatever the case is. Let's go. Oh, he had 1,000 subs. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he don't have no gameplay videos. Hold on. I'm trying to see his about. Did he just make this channel or did he have this channel forever? Oh, yeah, he had this channel forever, so he probably deleted all his games or whatever the case was. Anyways, I love this video a lot. Like, I love this video so much because I'm in that same position for the most part. Now, I'm not like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm in the same position as far as like, I travel and play the game and stuff, and of course I'm not making no money in it, but I love to do this shit. I'm doing stuff outside of work too. What am I trying to say? Oh my goodness, I hate when I'm recording and I just fuck up like that. But I can relate to this a lot, pretty much, to sum it all up. We in the same position. I want to make money from doing this. I love uploading videos, hence my channel or whatever. And it's like it's not working. After a while, it does feel like a waste of time, a waste of money. But me having friends and going to meet up with them and being able to do other stuff makes it worth it for me. Going to hoop against Unbearable makes it worth it for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can look at it like it's just a get together and a hangout. Because some people just don't like competing. But I love this video so much, man. This shit, like, I don't know. What I can say is, okay, I know he has workout videos. But like me, for example. So I have my FGC channel. I got a reaction channel, which where this video is going. I have a vlog channel, random VOD channel, and a main channel. And a channel where I do walkthroughs on video games like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks or something, for example, or God of War or something type videos, you know? And I used to make beats when I was younger. I got a channel for everything. I feel like if you do it like that, then, you know, it's just more easy to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to go sub to these channels also, y'all can go do that. But I know this video is mainly for the FGC. And like I said, even me recording this video now, it's a waste of time in a way. But because I know nobody's going to watch this shit. But I'm just doing it. Shit, the video was fire. I don't give a fuck. But I get what he's saying so fucking much. I can relate to this shit so much. Like, I gotta leave a comment on this bitch. Let me see. Man. Let me see. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna just say I love this video. Love this video. And can relate to it. I cannot spell so much. My dumb man. Everything he's saying, we all done thought. As far as like the lower FGC people, you know what I'm saying? People under Hayate, for example, because Hayate is a good player, but the people under him who was like, okay, they'll make top 32. People don't even be really looking at them people. You know what I'm saying? People don't be knowing. Like somebody that knows Sonic Fox and Scar before they know Hayate. But like somebody like Hayate, you would really only know him if you in the scene or like actually tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Like you can know somebody in the League of Legends, like or a Fortnite. You can know a Fortnite player that's top 500 in the world. You can know I might be top 500 in Marvel Infinite. You feel me? I for sure might be top 200 or something. Power Rangers, I for sure might be top fucking 100. You know, but ain't nobody gonna fucking know me in the FGC because I'm top 100 in that. I don't know if it's because it's not as big or the games are way harder than Fortnite, but people just don't fuck with it, man. I can talk on this video all day. I wish I did this with somebody else, but I know y'all been clicked off this video. If y'all is or did, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all y'all, man. This video was so deep. I'm gonna watch this shit again, man. I can relate to this so much, and I can just keep saying that. But now I'm just yapping, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. We out.